The Urban Debate League's caught on like wildfire, and anything sometimes something is new, it's always going to be exciting, it's always going to be different, and it's always going to spark a lot of participation. And I think that over the years, it's been well over a decade that the Urban Debate Leagues have been sponsored by, were sponsored by OSI originally, the Soros Foundation. Now I think we're probably almost 5 years after the Soros money has run out, and the self-sufficiency of UDLs is now a struggle. There's some things that people like Lenny Gale at the National Association of Urban Debate League have done wonders in keeping the idea of the Urban Debate Leagues alive, and there needs to be more of that. There needs to be more of a coming together, of a meeting of the minds, if you will, of how we can continue this. And there have been several new Urban Debate Leagues that have sprouted up in places like Dallas and places like Boston. And so I think that ignition of a fire, or the igniting of a fire is still there. Sustenance is what we need to be able to sustain that fire so that it's an eternal flame that burns continuously. Because right now it just seems like it's always a spark and it's a wildfire, and then it dies down, and at best we hope for a spark. Like, I want to see the days where there's 400 kids at the New York Urban Debate League, and then 20 years later there's still 400 kids, so hopefully there can be a coming to mind that talks about sustaining numbers as opposed to creating a new, because the Urban Debate League has always been like, we need something that's never happened before here, and then they do it once, and then for 5 years it's a hot topic, and then that 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, and 10th year it becomes a struggle, and sometimes they just die out. And so I'm hoping that that these Urban Debate Leagues can be a continuum, and it may need to start with the National Association of Urban Debate League, because it seems like they've had a long sustenance and growing thing. So as like Baltimore, like right here, they've had a long-standing Urban Debate League, and some of the trials and tribulations and successes they've had probably need to be shared nationwide. And I know there's a lot of that has been going on, and I think that needs to continue.